As an investor, one of the biggest choices you will make is whether to buy a community land or to buy an estate land. And community lands actually can be cheap, but it may involve a lot of disputes, family disputes, boundaries, repeated sales, that's double selling. And the family disputes could be just as little as one brother wanting to sell a particular property, family property, and the other brother on the other hand does not want. All right, just little things like this can cost you your hard-earned money. While estate land on the other hand is usually much more structured and properly documented. And with estate land, you will not have any problem with boundaries because the real estate or credible real estate company is in charge of making sure that the boundaries of each of the properties, there's enough and access roads to each of the blocks on the properties. In fact, most real estate companies, they make sure that every after 2 plots, there is a 5-minute route in between the blocks. And then the main roads that divide the blocks is between 8 to 12 meters squared, right? To 12 meters wide, sorry. So sometimes it could be 8 meters, sometimes it could be 10 meters, sometimes it could be 12 meters. But the times when it's usually 8 meters, it could be that the company wants to use part of the land to dig boreholes, that's to get the drainage for the estate, to get a transformer for the estate and stuff like that. All right. And you're a diaspora watching me, you're a foreigner, you're a Cameroonian abroad. I understand your need for stress. We understand your need for clarity. And if you're somebody who doesn't want stress, who wants deals to go seamlessly, then I will advise you to a greater extent to kind of avoid community lands, all right? Kind of avoid private lands. When I say community lands, I mean private lands. And then try to focus more on estate lands. That is estates that are developed by a credible real estate company, right? Always make sure that you check the transfer and then the documents. And that's if you're buying from a private individual. Now, if you're buying from a credible real estate company that's selling an estate, the due diligence is not as intense, right, as buying from a community land. You know why? Because the real estate company, first, they have a reputation to protect. Secondly, they have a CEO who has public appearance, whom you can track anytime anything goes wrong with your investment, who you can always get back to. If in case you go to take possession of your property and somebody is talking back at you, if you have an injunction order, you can always get back to the real estate company to solve the case for you as soon as possible. All right. But if you're buying from a private individual, check the documents, get your surveyor, get your lawyer, right, to check the transfer process, right? No matter how small you think the money is or how much you think the money is, let there be a seamless process. All right. And you should buy peace of mind. Peace of mind should be part of your investment. That's what I'm saying. Peace of mind should be part of your investment. So if you want to invest in a particular property and you just feel like, hey, this is not a good deal, don't be pressured. All right. You can keep your money. When you get the best deal, you can invest. But as long as using your emotions without your peace of mind to judge whether a deal is good or not, or maybe to keep your emotions away and, do your due diligence, and you just decide to go all in like that because you saw that the offer was very good, then it might bring you problems on the way, right? So to avoid all of the community lands that comes with dispute, and you want to key into an estate that's in a fast developing area like Bokwango, located here in the city of Buea, southwest region of Cameroon, then I present to you Biaka Legacy Estate. Biaka Legacy Estate is over 80,000 square meters land developed by Property Trust Group in collaboration with the Biaka Group here in the city of Buea at Bokwango. The estate is just 5 to 7 minutes drive from the main Third Road, 9 minutes drive from the market, 11 minutes drive from the Buea Mountain Hotel. You can see that it's a built-up area. access road to Biaka Legacy Estate already has, people living around there. In fact, from the estate itself to where people actually live is not up to 3 minutes. Where you really see people living and they are living their life to the fullest. So you're a diaspora and you're looking to return back home in the next 5 to 10 years, and you're looking for a place where you can lock down your hard-earned money. So and then why it keeps increasing in value while you are there still working and sleeping. Your property will keep increasing in value and keep increasing. And by the time you come here, a property that you are buying for 5 million at that time will not cost you less than 20 million francs CFA. So you can even resell 1 or 2 and then use it to do other businesses or do whatsoever you deem fit, because of course it's your hard-earned money, right? Our numbers are on the screen. This Biaka Legacy Estate is titled, it has a land certificate. If you want to book for a site inspection, call us or send us a message on WhatsApp to book for a site inspection right now. In the meantime, enjoy a great day.